Property registration is a crucial legal process that ensures ownership rights are legally documented and recognized by law. It serves as a safeguard against property disputes, fraud, and unlawful claims, providing legal validity to transactions. The Sub-Registrar plays a key role in this process, acting as the government authority responsible for verifying, recording, and maintaining public records of property transactions. They ensure compliance with the Registration Act of 1908, which mandates the proper documentation and registration of property-related agreements. The Sub-Registrar's office serves as legal custodian of property records, ensuring transparency and authenticity in real estate dealings. They oversee the collection of stamp duty and registration fees, authenticate property sale deeds, and verify the identity of transacting parties. Their roles is critical in preventing fraudulent property transfers and securing rightful ownership. A sub-registrar is a government-appointed official responsible for registering property transactions and maintaining legal records as per the guidelines set under the Registration Act of 1908. They function under the Inspector General of Registrar in their respective states and play a crucial role in ensuring that property transactions are legally documented, transparent, and free from fraudulent activities. The Sub-Registrar's office serves as the primary authority for validating property ownership transfers, making it a key entity in the real estate sector. Their role is essential in preventing disputes and maintaining public records of all registered property transactions, which can be accessed when required. Their key responsibilities is to verify and register property documents to ensure legal compliance, ensuring the authenticity of transactions by cross-checking ownership details, maintaining public records of property registrations for future reference, collecting stamp duty and registration fees as per the government's prescribed rates, providing certified copies of registered documents upon request, preventing fraudulent transactions by verifying the identity of parties involved. By ensuring proper documentation and compliance, the Sub-Registrar plays a vital role in safeguarding property rights and ensuring that every transaction is legally binding and protected under the law. Property registration is vital as it establishes legal ownership and helps prevent fraud. According to the Department of Land Resources, Government of India, more than 70% of civil litigation in India is related to land and property disputes. This highlights the necessity of registering property to avoid future conflicts. Here are some legal importances of registering a property. It ensures legal ownership of the property, protects against forgery and fraudulent sales, creates a public record of ownership, making property transactions transparent, provides legal evidence of title that can be used in disputes, helps in securing loans as banks require registered property documents for mortgages. The property registration process involves several legal steps to ensure that the transaction is legally valid and recorded correctly. The sale deed is a legal document that establishes the sale and ownership transfer. It must be drafted on stamp paper of value as per Stamp Act of the respective state. Stamp duty is calculated as a percentage of property value. The rate varies by state. Example, in Maharashtra, stamp duty is 5 to 6%, while in Delhi it is 4 to 6%. Registration fees are 1% of transaction value, which is again subject to limits. The buyer and seller must visit the Sub-Registrar's office in the property's jurisdiction along with these required documents like sale deed, which is to be signed by both parties, identity proof of buyer and seller like Aadhaar card and PAN card, encumbrance certificate, which is proof that the legal property is free from legal dues, and latest property tax receipts. The Sub-Registrar verifies these documents, signatures and identity proofs. Then a biometric authentication of both properties is conducted. Once verified, the property is officially registered and a registration number is issued. A copy of registered sale deed is provided to the buyer. The Sub-Registrar's duty go beyond registration as they ensure property transactions comply with legal norms, like ensuring that all submitted documents are legally valid, verifying correct payment of stamp duty and registration fees, ensuring the property is not being fraudulently sold by unauthorized persons, maintaining records of registered properties for future reference, resolving disputes related to property title, ownership or registration errors, If a document is incomplete or contains fraudulent details, Sub-Registrar reserves the power of refusing registration if a document is incomplete or contains fraudulent activities. In case of ownership disputes, he can summon the witnesses. He can make corrections to minor errors in registration record. Here are some common issues in property registrations. Despite a structured process, property registration can be challenging, like incorrect stamp duty calculation, which can lead to rejection or penalties. Forgery or fraudulent sales, like fake property papers, are common issue. Encumbrances issues like hidden legal claims on property, which can cause future disputes. Delay in registration, like due to heavy workloads in sub-registrar offices, and incomplete documentation like missing a single document can result in rejection as well. So how to avoid these issues? Verify encumbrance certificate to check for past claims. Hire a legal expert to review property documents. Ensure correct stamp duty and registration fee payment. Cross-check the property status in the land records portal of your state. The Indian government is moving towards e-governance to simplify property registrations. Like many states now offer online property registration, they have introduced e-stamping system which reduces fraud by allowing digital stamp duty payment. Then digitalization of land records is being done, which improves transparency and reduces disputes. The Digital India Land Records Modernization Program aims to digitize 100% of land records to minimize fraud and errors. In conclusion, the sub-registrar plays a critical role in property transactions by ensuring legal compliance, preventing fraud, and maintaining public records. Understanding the process, duties, and legal importance of property registration can help buyers and sellers navigate transactions smoothly and securely. So if you are planning a property purchase, ensure you complete the registration process correctly to safeguard your ownership rights. Thank you.